We all know Mr. Steven Spielberg as a man whose storytelling skills have defined movies that we know today. Heroic adventure films are often compared to the quests of Indiana Jones. Stories of friendly aliens all remind us of the alien E.T., and Jurassic Park taught us a cautionary tale of the dangers of abusing science and playing God. But have you ever wondered how he decided to make movies, pursue this passion, or even about regrets that he has had in his career? Join me as we uncover the secrets of Spielberg. Filmmaking actually began for Spielberg at a young age. This is what he had to say on the subject.
Certainly, Lawrence of Arabia was the film that, set me on my journey. I look at that picture as a major miracle. I mean, even the illusions were not done CGI. CGI I think stood for something else in those days. It had nothing to do with optical effects. I mean, that movie it just uplifted me. I think, and of course I'll tell you quickly, it was little things like the camels in a wide shot, leaving virgin tracks, and wondering where was take two. And if that was take five, how many days ago was take one? Little things like that technically provoked me to want to know more about how movies are made.
Although he directed a few short films before, Spielberg's first big break came when he directed the short film Amblin in 1968. His production company, Amblin Entertainment, was named after this movie. His first major theatrical release came with the success of Jaws. Ever since then, it has been success after success for Mr. Spielberg. He has even dabbled in producing cartoons such as Tiny Toons Adventures and Animaniacs. Despite his successes, there are filmmaking regrets that Spielberg has. He has said that he would have wanted to direct a movie in the James Bond franchise. He didn't get a chance, and instead directed the Indiana Jones movies. He may have bit off a bit more than he could chew, since years later Spielberg directed the infamous Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
When I was done with Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, there was a reason that I invented the shot of Harrison riding a horse into the sunset, because I thought that brought the curtain down on the trilogy, and then we were all going to move on and mature into other aspects of filmmaking, and I never thought I would ever see Indiana Jones again. And Harrison was tenacious, and Harrison called George and got George thinking about it. Then George called me, and he said, well, Steve, what do you want to do? It could be fun to make another movie. And I was the holdout. I was the one that said, I'm done with this series. It was great. Let's walk away.
Was Spielberg right in not wanting to do another Indiana Jones movie? Well, I think it's best up for the audience to decide. Whether you like his movies or not, there is no denying that Steven Spielberg has been a great influence on the filmmaking industry, and I look forward to seeing many more movies from him in the future.
When I was a kid, the only way I could make movies was borrow money from my father and borrow his 8mm movie camera and borrow the money because film was expensive. The film and the developing of the film was expensive then. Today you can take your telephone, your cell phone, and you can make a movie on that. And if it's a really cool movie and it's funny and it's dramatic or whatever, you can post it on YouTube. So it's a lot easier for kids today to get started and follow their passion and pursue their heart's, desire to be a filmmaker, because the tools that were less available to my generation growing up are completely available to yours. So there's no reason why you can't express who you are through video.